Hello there, friends. Welcome to Red Flags, a 30-minute hip opening flow. My name is Erin. So I'm a little bit bummed for a couple of reasons. First is that I recorded this video last night and then I did something weird and it got deleted. But it's okay. Everything is going to work out. So I'm really excited that you guys are here with me today. I definitely need this particular flow, some hip openers. I went for a run yesterday, and so I'm feeling a little bit tight in my hips, looking to open up some space here. I know a lot of people are doing, some more running and walking and hiking than maybe they're used to. So we could all benefit from opening our hips up a little bit. Coming along with some deep hip openers also comes a little bit of emotion, I guess. So as you're opening up your hips, as you're going through these poses, and I have a few specifically that we're going to work through during this practice to really target our hips, but you'll notice that some emotions, some anxiety, some feelings may start to come up, and we're knowing that that's normal, especially in this time of great uncertainty. It's normal. So we're going to use our breath to breathe through it, to not pass judgment, and to notice how you feel without attaching anything to it. So it's not good, it's not bad, it's just how you feel, and it's all valid. So that being said, just kind of starting here by taking a little scan of the body, a little scan of the mind, of the heart. I know for me, I had to kind of clean out my classroom today. I'm a third grade teacher, and I went to my classroom and I had 30 minutes to grab everything I think I will need for virtual learning. And so I'm feeling a little tense, here in my shoulders, in my hips, because all that uncertainty, and I don't know what it means, and I'm sad, and I'm scared, and just resting with all of that, however it is that you're feeling right now, just resting with it, sitting with it, and knowing that it's valid. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out. We'll also begin to think here of something that has brought us gratitude. It could be today, it could be this week, it could be recently. Just be something that you're thankful for. So today, my biggest thing I'm grateful for is that I got my squishable manatee because I'm a 26-year-old child. I got my super soft squishable manatee delivered one day early. So that was very fantastic. When I was bumming out, I am also grateful to have all of you practicing with me from home. A lot of people have been sharing with me via Instagram or Facebook that you've been doing these yoga classes at home, and I'm really excited to bring this to you wherever you are, to make yoga feel more accessible to anybody. It doesn't have to be all rainbows and butterflies and flute music, as somebody said to me recently. You can jam out to some of your favorite songs and also move your body and let go of the thoughts in your head and really feel centered and maybe spiritual if that's what you're looking for. Maybe cleansed or transformed if that's what you're looking for. So I really do feel, whether you're looking for relaxation, for fitness, for an exercise, whatever you're looking for, there's a little bit of something that you can find for you in yoga. And my goal as a yoga instructor, as a teacher, is to bring that aspect of mindfulness, that union to people of all ages. And I truly feel that you can find some way that you can bring yoga into your life, and I'm really excited that you're starting here. So, welcome to the Wanderess, Erin Westerman's YouTube channel. We're gonna get started with this hip opening flow. So you may start the music, and we'll begin here in child's pose. So let's bend those knees, maybe out nice and wide toward the edges of the mat. And then slowly walk the hands forward, coming down onto the mat. Maybe the head comes down as well. We'll take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. Letting go of whatever it is that got you to your mat today, letting go of the day, the week, of everything outside the four corners of your mat or the four walls of this room. Let's take a deep inhale and exhale. Deep breath in, bring that right arm up high to the sky, and exhale, we're threading the needle. So we're going to bring that right hand underneath the left, then coming down onto the right side of the body, right side of the face. So we're really resting here on that right side of the face and the right shoulder, the right knee. You may stay right here. Or if you're ready to bring it up a notch, maybe you walk the left fingertips toward the edge of the mat. Maybe the left fingertips come off the mat. And then hips up or down here, another option is to walk the left toes toward the edge of the mat. Or maybe they come off the mat and you have your hand and or your foot off the mat. A little extra balance as long as you're not pressing down, putting too much pressure on your right shoulder. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let's bring it back down, unthread that needle. I'm still looking for a cuter word than that, so leave it in the comments if you have one. Child's pose. Coming back to your breath here, deep inhale. And a deep exhale. See if you can gain an inch here, reaching through the fingertips. Inhale. And exhale, sinking back through your hips. Deep breath in as you bring that left hand up high to the sky. And exhale, thread the needle. Left hand comes underneath the right. And again, hips can be up or down here. We're resting now on the left side of the face, the left side of the body. You may stay right here, or option to walk the right fingertips forward. Maybe they come off the mat. Walk the right toes to the back of the mat. And again, maybe the right toes come off the mat too. If you feel like you're dumping down into the left shoulder, just back off a little bit. Deep breath in wherever you are. And exhale, bring it back. Left arm comes back up. Child's pose. Balasana. We'll take one more deep breath in here. Sigh it all out. And then coming into a tabletop position. So you've practiced me before. We've been working on this tabletop. Knees are stacked underneath the hips. Wrists are planted. Wrists stacked underneath the shoulders, or as best as we can. Stay here, flat back. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in, right arm out in front. Exhale, left leg back behind. Deep breath in to reach out. And exhale to crunch it in. Inhale to reach. And exhale, crunch. One more time. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, crunch it in. Now this time as you reach out, option to bend that back knee and grab for it with your right hand. Inhale here and exhale. Take your last deep breath in and exhale, arm and leg come down. Take a few cat-cows here at your own pace, pressing the back up and then switch, press the hips up and the chest. Inhale and exhale, take it through this at your own pace. Maybe you find some organic movements like some C curves, looking toward your ankles, some nice big wave-like cat-cows. Have fun with it. We'll take one more deep inhale. And then exhale, coming back to our static tabletop. Breathe in as you bring that left arm out in front. Exhale, right leg back behind you. Breath in as you reach out. And exhale, crunch it in. Inhale to reach. Exhale to crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch it in. Now this time, as you reach back out, option to bend that right knee. Reach for it with your left hand. Breath in. And a breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. Take a few more cat-cows at your own pace. We have 3 more breaths here. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, breathe it all in. And exhale, plant those hands, hips come up, downward facing dog. Now we're aiming for that inverted V shape, hips up high to the sky. Maybe you walk your dog out here, just bending one knee and then the other. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in as that right leg comes up high to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, stack and open up the hip, down dog hip opener. Deep inhale and exhale. Option to make some circles here with the knee, the hip, the ankle. Breath in and a breath out. Take your deepest breath yet. Exhale it back to 3-legged dog. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale, bringing it forward. Right leg comes in between the hands, coming up to Anjaneyasana, our crescent lunge. So we have a deep bend in that front knee. Back foot is stacked. Heel of the foot over the ball of the foot. Deep inhale. And exhale, sit down a little bit deeper. Those active fingertips, pinkies are pointing inward. Breath in. And a breath out. Deep inhale. And exhale, hands come down through heart center. Option to bring that back knee down. We'll inhale, reach through the heart. And exhale, twist to the right side. Hook left elbow to right knee. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel those hands down. If you don't already have your left knee down, place it on the mat. And we'll be coming into Hanumanasana, some half splits. So have a little fun here. If split is not in your practice, it's all good. You can take, you can take this little movement, coming back and forth, and maybe you open your hips up a little more every time. If you do have splits in your practice, you can begin to open up. I'm on the carpet under my mat, so it's not ideal, but you can begin to open up into your split, and maybe you have some pillows or some books or blocks on either side of you to hold on to. That's an option. We'll take 3 more deep breaths in here. And exhale. Breath in. And a breath out. All right, let's begin to heel toe that foot back to center. Then when you get there, heel toe the right foot to the right side of the mat. If you took my 2-part class the other day, this is lizard pose. This is where you switched from video 1 to video 2. Classy, right? So we will stay here. You can elongate your stance through this left leg if that feels good. And then maybe you come down onto forearms or onto a block. Maybe you're peeling this right leg open a little bit more. We'll take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deepest breath yet. Exhale, begin to heel toe that foot back to center. Come up onto the back toes, onto the left toes. Left foot meets the front foot, forward fold. Let's inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift again. And exhale, fold. Breathe in as you root to rise. Bring those hands up high to the sky. And exhale, Samasthiti, hands down through heart center. Breath in. And a breath out. Taking this brief moment, now that we've warmed up the body quite a bit, to just set an intention for the rest of your practice, or maybe it can be for your day. How you hope to feel upon closing this video, upon getting off your mat. Maybe how you hope to show up in your home with your family. When you have that intention, that word, or that feeling, breathe it in. And then exhale, forward fold. Breathe in as you halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, half lift again. Exhale, chaturanga. So this is not a power vinyasa class. We're gonna take it slow today. If your vinyasa is already in your practice, if this chaturanga is already there, then you don't have to follow me as slow as I'm going. But we're taking it high to low plank. Maybe put your knees down on the mat, but keep those elbows in. That's the focus here. So high to low plank. Inhale through cobra or through upward facing dog, whatever feels good, whatever lifts your heart. Then exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, bring that left leg up high to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, stack and open up the hip, down dog hip opener. Inhale. And exhale, maybe you make some circles. Breath in. And a breath out. Take your deepest breath yet here. Exhale, bring it back to 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, left foot comes forward in between the hands, Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Again, that back foot is stacked. Heel of the foot over the ball of the foot. I could come stick my fist or a water bottle or a paw underneath it, and you wouldn't even know. Deep inhale and exhale. Breath in. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Breathe in, reach through the heart. Exhale, twist to the left side. Hook right elbow to left knee. Always an option to come down on that right knee. Breathe in. And exhale. Maybe you fly those arms and open up. Deep inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down. If it's not already there, let that back knee rest on the mat. We're coming into our Hanumanasana half split. So just like on the other side, take this at your own pace. Do what feels good in your body. Breath in and breath out as you begin to elongate your stance every time, maybe. If you have that full split, trying to come into that now. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Begin to heel toe that left foot back to center. Back toward your hands, and then when you get there, heel toe the left foot over to the left side of the mat. Maybe you elongate your stance through that right leg. Lizard pose. Again, if it feels good, come down into the forearms or a block. Maybe peeling open that left foot for a little extra. Breath in and out. Take one more deep inhale here. And exhale, heel toe that foot back to center. Back knee comes up. We're going to pivot all 10 toes to one direction. Doesn't really matter what direction. Hinge at the hips. Wide-legged forward fold. Now lots of options. You stay right here. Maybe you're trying to bring the hands down closer to the mat. Maybe you're working on your inversions like a headstand. Another option is to press one hand down to the mat, the other hand up high to the sky. Maybe you work on some track stars, bend one knee and then the other. Or keep it in Skandasana. Maybe you can do that. Balancing without ever touching down to the ground with your hands. So lots of different options. We'll be here for about 5 breaths. Take what feels good for you in your body. Deep inhale and a deep exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one, breathe it all in and exhale it all out. Start to walk those fingertips toward the center of the body. Then maybe hands come to the hips. We're hinging at the hips. Now we're pivoting all 10 toes to face backwards. So pivot the feet. Maybe that back foot comes up. So you have around a foot or a foot and a half in between the legs. When you're ready, take the hands to the hips. Hinge at the hips, pyramid pose. And maybe you're holding on to a block or 2 blocks or onto your right leg, but we're hinging, we're falling over that right leg. Take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Last one, breathe it in and breathe it out. Hinge at the hips. Coming up with just the upper body. Now we pivot all 10 toes to face the opposite direction. When you are ready, hinge at the hips, falling over that left leg, pyramid. So again, you have about a foot to a foot and a half in between. Maybe you need to give yourself a little bit more space left to right so you're not on train tracks. Whatever feels good for you. Breath in. And breath out. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, back foot meets the front foot, forward fold. We'll inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift again. And exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees so much so that you can come to a seated position on your mat. Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. So those knees are bent. Soles of the feet are pressed together. Breath in. And a breath out. Deep inhale, hands come up. And exhale, press them down. Inhale, hands come up. And exhale, just the right hand comes onto the left leg. Breath in. And exhale, just the left hand comes onto the right knee, the right leg. And then you can stay right here. You can pull the knees in. You can push them out. Just coming back to our breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. When you're ready, take off just your right hand and bring that right hand over the left. So we've just swapped our hand orientation here. Breath in. And breath out. Inhale. And exhale, release your hands, and we're coming into Supta Baddha Konasana. So use your hands to start walking you back into a reclined butterfly pose. So the same position with our feet, but now our entire back is down on the mat, and maybe we stretch our hands out over the head. Maybe one hand comes to the heart and one to the belly. Deep inhale. And exhale. Breath in and out. Slowly and carefully take your hands to the outside of your knees. Close the knees like a book. We'll bring them in toward the body like you're a little ball. Give yourself a nice big hug. Breath in. Exhale, happy baby, bending both knees, grabbing for the outside knife edge of the feet, or maybe for the big toes. And then we just have a little fun here, bend one knee and then the other. Begin to rock and roll right to left if you have not already. And now, front to back, trying to gain enough momentum so that we can meet in boat pose Navasana. And when you get to Navasana, a billion different variations, it's all good, whatever you want to do. When you get to Navasana, breathe in and exhale. We're hovering, low boat. Inhale high, exhale low. Good work. Inhale high. Exhale low. One more time. Inhale high. We have to row that boat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And give yourself a nice big hug as you roll back. Deep breath in. And exhale. Let those feet plant on the mat. When you're ready, the hips come up. Bridge pose. Maybe the shoulders come slightly underneath the back. And now from bridge pose, we'll have one more just like this, or you can decide if it's in your practice to take full wheel by planting the hands on either side of the ears and then pressing yourself up. You decide what feels good for you. We'll take 3 breaths here. Wherever you are, bowing those hips up high to the sky. Breathe in Breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Shoulder stand. Making sure to support our low back by placing the hands here. And then having some fun, bending one knee and then the other. If you want to do some more hip opening, maybe you take some splits. Maybe you make some shapes. If it's in your practice, bringing it down into plow pose. Toes come all the way onto the mat behind you. Breath in. And exhale. Start to bend your knees. Deaf man's pose, knees around the ears. And then when you're ready, coming down just one vertebrae at a time. Then you let the legs come down. As slowly as possible, use your core. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Now, however you would like to do it, make your way to downward facing dog. If you want to take a vinyasa, your chaturanga to get you there, great. If not, also great. Deep breath in as you bring that right leg up high to the sky. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to nose. You got it. Inhale up. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to nose, and then plant that knee as close as you can to the right wrist. We're coming into Ekapada Raja Kapotasana, our half pigeon pose. If you find yourself already really dumping down into the right hip, place a block or a pillow or a stuffed animal or whatever you need underneath that hip. Then begin to walk yourself down onto the mat, onto forearms or blocks. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. We'll take one more inhale here. And then exhale, walk those hands back toward the knee. Option to bend that back knee, reach for it with either hand or both hands. And then make your way back to downward facing dog. Breathe in, left leg comes up. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to nose. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Plant that knee as close as you can to the left wrist. Again, if you really feel like you're dumping down into that left hip, place a block underneath it. Get ready to walk your hands down. Knowing that a lot of emotions may come up here, and you have your breath, you have your intention, so you can breathe through it. You can do hard things, this included. One more deep inhale. Exhale, begin to walk those fingertips back to the knee. Bend that back knee and reach for it if that feels good for you. And then scoot onto your left hip. Let that right leg come out in front. And slowly make your way down onto your back. If it feels good, you can windshield wiper the legs back and forth, bent at the knee. Now the next time your legs fall over to the right side, let them stay there. Maybe letting the left arm come out, looking over the left shoulder. Supine twists on the right side. Let's take a deep breath in. And then exhale, begin to windshield wiper back and forth. The next time your legs fall over to the left side, let them stay, maybe looking out over the right shoulder. Take a deep inhale. And a deep exhale. Let's take one more breath in. Exhale, windshield wiper those legs back and forth. Now when you're ready, take your time here, spreading out to all corners of the mat, all corners of the room. Maybe you grab something to hug, a pillow, a blanket to put on top of you. Maybe you spread out, letting yourself completely relax, letting go of any pattern or rhythms of breathing. Just coming back to your natural state. And we know that here thoughts may arise, but we just don't need to worry about them. Start to bring some awareness back into the body, wiggling the fingers and the toes, maybe making some wrist and ankle circles. Then roll on over to your favorite side, coming into the fetal position, the pose of new beginnings. Resting on the bicep, resting the head on the bicep. Breath in and breath out. Thanking your body for taking you through this practice and this life and this day. Whatever it brings. Breath in. And exhale, use that opposite hand to press you up to a comfortable seated position. You can keep your eyes closed or heavy. Deep breath in as you bring those hands up high to the sky. And exhale them down through heart center. Inhale those hands up high to the sky. And exhale down through heart center. One more time, deep breath in, hands come up. And exhale, thumb knuckles stay here at third eye center. The light in me sees and acknowledges the light in each and every one of you. So in saying this and practicing together, wherever we are in the world, I know that we are the same, that we are one. So together we bow and say namaste. Namaste, all you beautiful yogis, young and old, new and seasoned. I'm very excited that you are here. I'm very excited that you're sharing and connecting with yourself, with your breath, and with me. So I will see you tomorrow.